He's about to have to receive 4.
Well, he didn't drop down. He's backing off. That leaves him in an awkward situation on the ramp. He's basically run and gun, get one and drop down into CT, but he can't. He's already gone to Crims. Edward this time at getting one, stepping it back. Crims trades that 2 though, and Exist will step up to find Electronic. If Zeus can continue to perform at the level he's at and really structure this team into something with Electronic getting consistent, Flamey being in there, then you get Na'Vi that can be a world beaters. Maybe they finally start winning. They've never had an era. They've sort of been the top team that's been around the longest that never had an era.
Former looks like a mid to be will be the port of call.
Flamey back in. And does take him down with the MP5, so nothing Flamey can really do about it. Simple's got a second on the scout. He's got a lineup toward the tunnels as well. He knows they're in window. He's cleared out the direct sight toward B, and I think they're going to have to bail. That's right, Fnatic makes the correct call. No one's over toward the A site, so smoking off CT, they can get away. But Zeus, he gains an AK from this. 10 seconds, they'll go elevator. They want to get the bomb planted as fast as possible. Luckily for them, there's no one out toward long, but it's pretty obvious at that point with 3 down and the fact that they were on essentially an eco. Force from Simple.
If they completely evade Crims in this situation, he can't really help Broland. And if Broland goes down without a fight, without getting a kill, then there's absolutely no way back in.
But Broland does have an AK to look long. That gives him the advantage, I would say. Again, though, Zeus has head armor, and he's picked up the AK. Now it's all but done. Simple closed it out with another headshot on the scout, and it's 1.
See this so quickly. Edward, look, they're already out mid doors here. They're already pushed. Ooh, Crims onto Simple is a big duel, and it's a fast mid to B play.
Broland does get Edward back. Broland not content with that, will continue to push up toward the window, but Flamey's down below, and he got distracted at the exact moment he wanted to go through. Shots came out from middle. That pulled his attention away, and it was Zeus and Electronic, but you're right, they are going to save, because unfortunately, they lose the man inside of the site eventually, and with the bomb planted, one of the toughest sites to retake.
Dark control, 2 players in lower dark, towards back of Cat. He's going to get taken down. Simple stay forever.
Oh. Goes for the repeat, but they beat him to the position. It's Broland again that seems to have the wits and the perhaps speed, the reaction time to beat him. Edward takes out JW. Electronic will get boosted, 15 HP. It's called Firebox for a reason, but it's the Molotovs going the other way instead that will hold off Fnatic rather than push them from that position. And they'll go back up to Catwalk instead. Long battle going on at the cave. It's Zeus with the MP9 trying to hold off Twist. He's down to 19 Twist, but still somehow gets it on the scout. Now Flamey knows, and he's already dropped Broland, taking the bomb out of their hands in the process. Turns it around, cleans up what his teammate started. And it's all just about finding Exist with 43 seconds at this point. Spotted by Flamey. Bomb went down as I mentioned.
Coming through mid. That's something that he always used to do as well. Let's see if he's changed that, because Zeus is going to have pressure towards long.
Shadow. Just give him an advantage that time on the off angle, trying to play on that ledge above the pit. Flamey behind car. Very spammable. He's very vulnerable. Standing in the open, it's Exist that gets him instead. Electronic trying to recover it, because now look how low they are. Running to the right, but he's not aware of JW pushing out mid doors. That's an even bigger kill, because they cross over exactly 4 seconds when they get there. Just barely they get by. JW's got Edward. Look how low they are.
Yeah.
And he's opened up quite a few times for them. Again, against Simple, too. He's actually holding his own in that duel, considering who his opposition is. Zeus gets Crim, CZ, doesn't overcommit to get the gun because doesn't know what's existing on the other side of the corner. Meanwhile, JW goes over towards Simple. Simple's high up. Should be a headshot. A lot of ammo fired. Doesn't have a lot to work with, but Broland's low. Electronic comes back around the Deagle. Suddenly, this round is in complete control by Na'Vi. 30 seconds, 1 pulled back by Exist, Simple down. That's one of the 8 guns picked up, one of the AK. Zeus has the other. He's in rotation, and he's in rotation on a flank. They just have to contain Exist at this point in time, which is why they're not peeking. And Exist should become aware of this. He should know what the plan is. Surely there's a reason that they're in the site and not challenging, but he's occupied, he's busy, and Electronic does it with the pistol anyway. So that goes up and over. Simple, won't be bothered by that. The flash will certainly bug him to a point.
JW late Cat here could be a problem.
Ooh. He hit both. He actually killed Exist and tagged the other. Flamey takes down Crims as a result, and Zeus has JW. This should be the round because 33 seconds. Twist it long. Op to work with, but bomb down in the open. And I think he's going to try and get out even. 26 seconds.
Zeus is already chasing as well. He's pushed Catwalk, so he's going to accelerate this. Twist with 20 seconds left. If he doesn't get out, he could be pinned on in here because Flamey and...
Only a second round bonus. The op's worth more than the 1900.
he's stuck in long doors, so it depends on how many players and how many bodies they want to throw at Twisted to take this AWP away from him.
The issue is that the op's worth more than the 1900, and so is the armor. Presuming he gets it. They actually get it. Thankfully for his sake, if he's going to lose it, he lost it before.
Edward and Zeus, the old guard of Na'Vi here.
Still could get a swing from Electronic, but he would be limited on retake. Edward couldn't hit the first shot, had to fall off of it, had to go support long. They have to win one of the two positions, and he knows that holding the pit makes the post plant weaker and the retake stronger. Takes down JW in the process. Bomb's not planted. They have to go safe side boxes for that reason alone. It's an AUG. He can scope in as well, so becomes a menacing concern. Twist is on 8 as well as he tries to beat that back. They're going to push it 2 from long, 2 from Cat, make that 1. Just simple. AWP up close. He knows they're against the wall. He hits Exist, but Broland trades, and now it's their advantage, or is it? Electronic gets Twist down. There is a smoke, 50 HP, wants to get up on top of the bomb. He's got the kit to work with. Naturally, Broland nearly got him through the smoke. He could hold this. He's behind the other box. Broland's got the angle just enough.
Good awareness from
Flamey. Broland so fast.
He's not getting it done with a shotgun.
Minute 40. He's already through mid doors. That forces Crims to have to look out, or excuse me, Simple to have to look out. And Crims walks in with the AK-47. And Broland doesn't need to go any further. He backs off. JW's got it from the window. He can cover the cross when they get to the doorway. Takes some damage for it. Goes down to 14, but Fnatic again going to win the half. 8-7 this time T-side of Dust 2, and it's not their map choice. If they steal this back, we have a series. If they don't and go down to 0-2, you mentioned it. Reverse sweep in a best of 5 is not something we see. Middle, that's the awkward point of, I won't say point of no return, but point of contention. A push through tunnels at B is also from JW going to reveal that there's no one there. Now they can firmly and confidently rotate back. Exist only on 10 HP. He goes down. Zeus actually hits that shot. Edward follows it. So Flamey, Zeus, Edward in that order finding kills. Simple already has 1. Who's going to find the last? It's just Broland. Keep his head down. He's trying to walk away from it. But Zeus pops over the edge. Broland's gone. That is pretty swift. Rather than showing up at the bottom of the stairs, you come from the underside and you've got the angle lined up in your advantage. JW still has Simple. Broland, though, will Molotov, rather incendiary. If you want to be technical, if you're one of those people. Clip, magazine, whatever.
Flames.
Flames behind the smoke. Doesn't really do much because they extinguish fast enough. They're already rotating back over toward mid anyway, and Edwards at long, taking out Crims. An advantage again for Na'Vi. And JW backing off, being very passive inside of CT, suggests perhaps that if this bomb goes down, they will not go any further. And who's waiting for that? None other than the MAC-10 that can afford to go down at this point in time. He's already got a round in hand. Who can push through and go hunting.
Electronic as well. He's already gone backyard back to T-spawn to cut off the B save. So at this point, they know they're isolated either over towards the tunnels. That information is lost on him right now. So heading over towards the A-bomb site. That Molotov's going to force Crims to go there as well. Zeus will eventually take down the Nemesis, the in-game leader on the other side. And okay, JW keeping it interesting. 3-on-3 situation. They know he's isolated towards CT spawn, so they can push on out through Catwalk. They've dropped the AWP over towards Zeus, who's going to take it over towards the Goose position. Not often Zeus plays on the op. It's because of the low HP. It's the Bogdan's Law of old, and now it is Simple and Flamey in the bomb side as well. So they're kind of stuck in this position. They are stuck, and they've lost the low HP. JW got that exactly, sliding up for the long. He's not going to hold. He's not going to wait. He just wants to get up and get his AWP in play, but they've got to get Simple. He manages to fall off the car. That actually made it awkward because Simple couldn't control the spread. The A side. Twist is your A orb, Exist is the A rock, and Crims is the floater, and with him close doors, it means that there's probably 2 players still in that B bomb site, so they wouldn't accelerate him into B off of that. They could hold, they could find another kill into JW. The orb goes down, and now they could just pincer onto Broland, who has to stand tall here, needs some impact from the youngster. Super tough position to be in as well, watching window and mid. Has to make a decision on which to focus. Double check mid, it's open. It's going to be all in front of the site. He's falling forward. He's in front of the box. Doesn't give him any coverage, and Flamey finds the kill. Bomb site open. Save for Fnatic. I would suggest that's going to be the case. Op and an AUG, and not a lot of money for anyone. JW's got around. Exist has 3,400. Broland doesn't know it, otherwise he'd almost fire into it at this point in time. But they don't have a flash. They're waiting just for it to dissipate, hoping they get the better of it. Now, this looks like a weak push, and as I say that, I light up the scoreboard with 3 huge kills, and now they have the number advantage and the rotation cut off. Flamey front truck. This is a great position. You can see top middle. He can swing to CT. JW removed, and Na'Vi for 13 rounds.
Sold to the highest bidder. Exist is gone. Edward with that kill as well. They fanned out after the bomb was planted from Moss, but they've got enough to work with in terms of utility. Look at the fast play. Crims though boosted.
Oh, they're boosting over. They're on the other
JW
side.
can see it. The problem is,
They don't know they're past.
I was going to say
Oh my god.
that they go right by them. And they can't be seen. They're inside middle. They've got to walk back out and get away with it. They can't. They got stuck. They realized it in the end. Electronic turned around to get both, and it was a clever idea, but it's a risky time to use it. If it worked, they would have looked like absolute geniuses. Round's not over yet, though. Broland gets simple down, as he seems to do.
Oh, big kill.
And Exist sneaks through to get Edward. That brings it back in their favor. It's a pendulum. Will it swing back Navi's way with Flamey on catwalk? Zeus will throw him the bomb. They've just got Twist in front of them. The rotation underneath is in occurrence. It means Exist is trying to get back toward the site, but the ramp's a tough position to get up. The more time that Twist can buy, more likely he is to get there. Zeus with 5 HP goes, but he's already in elevator, and Exist has the lineup both go down.
Victory Evolved sees the smoke go straight towards it, gravitates towards it.
Oh, Exist. I don't think he was expecting that Molotov to fall so far, or spread so far down the stairs. He made the only decision he could to go forward, and Electronic heard him, and knew that he had someone throwing those nades. Where could he possibly be? On the ledge, Twist down. Simple has JW, and Broland and Crims with a clutch of all clutches. Not going to happen so far, but Broland and Crims each got one. It was a chance.